So what's up, guys? I'm losing my breath here. Just got back from the gym. So I thought it's time for me to do a little review on this my 17 Challenger RT. I got a little bit over 11,000 miles now. I pretty much bought this thing brand new. It's my first Dodge, so obviously my first Challenger. So far I can't complain too much about it, but there's always something to nitpick at, you know. So I've seen some of the other channels, they do their top 5, top 10, whatever, likes and dislikes. So I figured I'll give you my opinion on it, coming from a guy that's never had a Challenger or used to Dodge products before. So I'll start off with the dislikes to get them out of the way. First and foremost, at the price point for this car, you would think this thing would have automatic up windows, which it doesn't. It does have automatic down windows, and supposedly for the 2018s, now they have the auto up button as well, but reading on some of the forums, it seems like that's not the case either. So I don't know what the hell Dodge is doing, but for the price point, and even for nowadays, for 2017, 2018, whatever, you would think auto up would be already included, you know. So that's my first gripe. Not a big deal. It's not a deal breaker for me or anything like that. The second thing I really don't like, or I should say I wish it could be improved on, well, I have the automatic, so I don't have a clutch obviously, but the dead pedal, I don't know why this dead pedal is very skinny, and after a while, like 10-15 minutes into my drive, I don't know why it hurts my foot. I don't know if there's not enough pressure on my big toe or whatnot, but it's kind of a big deal. I mean, since I don't have a clutch, I can just rest my feet or my foot in the dead center, the dead space right there, no big deal. But it's just kind of strange that this is my first vehicle that the dead pedal is uncomfortable. Again, not a deal breaker, just you gotta adjust yourself. My third nitpick thing is I don't understand why this dash is so long. I really don't. Maybe it would look weird if Dodge actually put some less dash into it. I don't know, but it's just so weird. It's so much more material than it seems necessary. And I know I'm not the only one that says that, or thinks that. So it's just weird. Again, not a big deal. You know, it's just a little bit hard to reach back then when you're cleaning and everything like that. Let's see what else. Another gripe that I have is this automatic transmission. There's nothing wrong with it. This 8-speed is awesome, and that's what I'm unhappy about. It is awesome over the manual. I wish the manual was better than the automatic, because I like rolling gears, but unfortunately the automatic is better. Does it matter? Yeah, that's all personal preference. But everybody knows that a manual is just more fun. I'm the type of guy that I don't mind having a manual in traffic, stop and go traffic. It doesn't bother me one bit. But the automatic was just so good, and maybe I'm just getting old or whatnot, but I couldn't justify it to myself anymore to buy the manual over this automatic in particular. So it's just that much better. So another gripe that I have is these cup holders right here in the center. I don't know if Dodge didn't know where else to put them or whatnot, but they're so low that I don't know if you can see it, but even a regular water bottle, if I put it in here, you know, my arm has to work around it just to rest on the shifter or whatnot, or I just can't do whatsoever. You know, it's in the way, basically. So for a cruiser that's supposed to be comfortable, you know, it's just in the way. So it's just weird. And the other cup door down here for the bigger ones and everything, it's kind of a weird shape. It is bigger as far as the hole goes, but it doesn't really hold as well as you think it would. So before I bought this car, I had a good deal of different sports cars with more power, lighter cars, you know, power to weight ratio type of stuff and everything like that. And I know a lot of people don't think the 5.7 is fast, but for a heavy car and it can move this much, it's pretty impressive. And to be honest, there's always gonna be a faster car no matter what you get, you know. But the power delivery out of this 5.7 Hemi, you know, it's great. I like it. You know, I don't know why it took me so long. I guess I really had to get over the fact that, you know, Dodge sucks. You know, whatever. You know, it's unreliable and everything. And that might be the case, but hopefully, you know, I don't have what to knock on here, but hopefully it doesn't happen to me, or it's a smaller percentage than what everybody says. So far, 11,000 miles, you know, problem free. When I know that's really nothing, but that's 11,000 miles that I enjoy. And to be honest, I enjoy this over my girl's car, and she has the Lexus GSF. That 5.0 makes a lot more power than this one, almost like the Scat Pack. But this is more enjoyable for me, you know. I know a lot of people think I'm crazy or whatnot, but hey, you're not me, I guess. You know? Another thing I like about this car is, you know, a lot of people hate on it because it's a boat. I love the fact that this thing's a boat. The roominess, even the feel, you know, it drives like a yacht, no doubt. I like that. You know, maybe it's just something different for me. You know, it's comfortable. I never really had a car that you can really just cruise in, and I mean, don't get me wrong, you can punch this thing and it'll still go, you know, and it's just fun, you know. I love the way this thing looks. I love how the Challenger looks compared to all the other muscle cars or pony cars, whatever you want to call it. This is the only one that gives you that nostalgia effect, you know, as far as when you look at it and everything. Again, not for everybody, but for the select few that obviously buy the Challengers, or your head turns when you see one. You know, the look is very good. I think Dodge hit it on the head with this one. Another thing that I don't see people really talk about, again, personal preference. I love the daytime headlights. You know, not so much the O-ring, the halo rings, but the orange part of it. I don't know what you call it, but that part, I think it really gives it a whole new retro look, a very unique look and whatnot. And that's really it as far as my likes and dislikes. I'll have a better in-depth review after Christmas time, after the New Year. I'm actually about to getting ready to move different states and whatnot, so I had my choice to pick, you know, taking this car or my girl's car or my 4Runner a few states away, and obviously I'm gonna choose this. So that's how much I enjoy this, I guess. So by then I'll have a better in-depth review how well this car does on that trip, and I see my mind changes about this car and whatnot, see if it gives me any problems or anything like that, which I don't think it should. So thanks guys for listening to me babble a little bit. I hope this gave you a different insight compared to all the other channels out there when they do their top likes and dislikes. Again, this is coming from another car guy. However, I was never a Dodge guy to begin with, or a Challenger guy or anything like that. You know, I came from all the you know, of course, the import world and everything like that. So this was my first American car, you know, or Italy car, whatever you want to call it. So thanks guys for listening, and I'll catch you next time.